Good morning, student. In our previous period, we completed explanation portion of My Elder Brother, a story from unit 4. Okay. So, unit 4 which include one poem and one story. So, explanation portion of both is completed. Yes. So, now moving on further with the writing portion from the textbook part. So, now you people be ready with your notebook and start writing with me. So, firstly we are starting from poem Crying. New words we are going to write. So, write down, give heading in your notebook unit 4. In that, crying. New words, new words. One, soaked. That means completely wet. Shower, bath in which water is sprayed from above. Then after, wept, it means shed tears or cried. Okay, so new words. First one, soaked, that is completely wet. The thing which is completely wet, that is, we can say soaked. In our poem, we are talking about the pillow. Yes. Then shower, bath in which water is sprayed from above. You are familiar with the shower. Yes or no? We people take a shower in morning. Yes. So we are using the shower for bath. Then wept, shed tears or cried. Simply that we cried, that is a wept. Okay. So this you have to write down. Now then after, now answer the following question. Answer the following. Answer the following questions. Question 1. According to the poet, according to the poet, should you cry a little? Should you cry a little? Or or should you cry a lot? Now we have to give answer according to the poet. Should you cry a little or should you cry a lot? So what we have to do according to the poet, what poet tells us in the poem, what we have to do, we have to cry a little bit or we have to cry more and more. So our answer is, write down, according to the poet, we should cry a lot. As we read the poem and we know that in poem what poet tells us, poet tells us that we have to cry more and more. As we cry little bit, that doesn't have any meaning. Okay, then after question 2, what can you do after crying a lot? Answer, we can go park we can go to the park with our friends. Now see, in this question, what can you do after crying a lot? So it is not the thing that the answer is this only. This answer should vary to student. Okay, it's depend on you. You have to write down by yourself. I am just writing this. You note it down if you want to note it this, and if you want to write down your own other thing, then also you can write down, because the things which like to do by different people is different. Okay, so what can you do after crying a lot? That you cry lot and lot, more and more and then after what you do? So some children, what they do, we can go to the park with the friends. After crying more and more, what they want to do? Firstly, they finish it. All the dramas, we can say it's a drama only. Yes, you people are crying, that is the drama. Yes or no? For you want that whatever you want and you accept, the thing is accepted by your family. So for that you start crying and all and creating all the beautiful dramas, and then after you go with your friends or you want to do something else. So that answer, this answer is dependent on you people. If you want to write down anything, other sentence, then you can write down. Okay, but keep in our mind, we want an answer. Okay, so don't write as anything, but according to the question we have to write down answer. Then after, next one, question 3. In this one, read the first two lines. Read the first two lines of the poem. Is the mood. Now what we have to do, we have to read first two lines of the poem, and then we have to decide the mood which convey from that two lines. It's happy mood, what that line shows, which type of mood, sad or angry, jealous or upset. Okay, so now just read it out, first two lines of the poem. You people having now your textbook, so pay attention in that. Crying only a little bit is no use, you must cry. So that two line, what shows? Happiness, crying, so we feel happy at that time, sad, angry, jealous or upset. What shows? Tell me. Happy, sad, angry, jealous or upset. So our answer is write down whatever you people are noting in your notebook. Please note it down neat and clean. Okay. So our answer is sad. Then after, in this only, second, in the last few lines, the mood of the poet has changed. So now in question 3, second question is given that in the last few lines, the mood of the poet has changed. Yes, now again in this, some options are given. Change, what is it now? So options are given like very, happy or angry or cheerful, sad or jealous. So again we have to read. Yes, what is the question? Last few line. Okay, so in the last paragraph we are going to read, then you can throw open your window and ha ha ha. And if people say, hey, what's going on up there? Ha ha, sing back. Happiness was hiding in the last year, I wept it, ha ha. So when we do ha ha, when we crying at that time we do such thing ha ha, but obvious no. So now tell me what this line shows. Very happy, angry, cheerful, sad or jealous? It shows very happy. So for such type of questions we have to be careful, or we have to be pay attention when the explanation of the poem is going on. Okay, then and then only we are able to answer such type of question. If we don't know about what the poem lines telling us, what they convey us, then how can we able to give answers of such questions? So whenever the explanation is going on, pay attention. Okay, and then after you have to also read it out, whatever done. Then after question 4, are these sentences right or wrong? Now some sentences are given, we have to identify, or we have to convey, or we have to say that it's a sentence is right or wrong. Okay, so in this one, the poet says you must not cry much. So again same thing, how can we know? If we read it poem properly, if we clear poem properly, that what the poem is going to tell us, or what the poem messages convey us, then and then only we can able to give the answers that whether it is a right or wrong. So now the first sentence it is given, the poet says you must not cry much. Now tell me, in the poem poet says in this way that you not cry much, what poet tell us? That we have to cry more, yes or no? So this sentence is wrong. Then after, in this second sentence, is given the poet says that you should cry till your pillow is soaked. So this sentence is true or false? It's true, right? Yes, in the poem, poet says that you should cry till your pillow is soaked, totally wet. Okay? Then after, next one, three, the poet says that after crying you should You should open the window, open the window and laugh so that people will see that you are happy. So, the poet says that after crying, you should open the window and laugh so that people will see that you are happy. Yes, poet says such thing in the poem. In the last paragraph, it is clearly given that what we have to do, we have to throw the window in such a, means we have to open the window in that manner that just we throw something. Now in that way we have to open the windows of the two parts, and what we have to say loudly, ha ha ha. Yes, it is given or not given. So this sentence is right or wrong? It's correct. Then after, next sentence, the poet says that you should open the window, and show people that you are crying. So the poet says that you should open the window and show people that you are crying. Yes, we have to show the people that we are crying or we are happy at the end in our poem. What it is given? We have to show that we are happy. So this sentence is wrong. Okay. Now in our textbook, next page 61, exercise is given, word building. Before word building, let's talk is given. So firstly we do let's talk orally, and then after we start writing word building. Okay. So you people now pay attention in your textbook. Yes, so let's talk. Where do you cry? What are the things that make you cry? Now where do you cry means where you cry, that depends on you. Okay, it's not matched with each and everyone. So where you cry, inside the home, or you go somewhere outside and there you cry, or in your particular your room, your special room you cry, where you cry. Okay, and what are the things that make you cry, and what are the things, mean what are the situation that makes you cry, that because of you, you have to be start crying. Okay, then can you cry when you are happy? And can you cry when you are happy? Means it is happen, yes, when we are happy too much at that time also. Have you seen, have you noticed some tears comes out from our eyes? Yes or no? So that crying is not the crying we do in an actual manner. That crying is mean with the happiness we started cry. Okay. So can you cry when you are happy? That you know what you people means, what you do when you are happy, at that time you are crying or not. So you know very well that. Then after question 3, which are the things that make you happy? In what ways do you show your happiness? So which are the things that make you happy? For example, can I say that if when your birthday come and your parents give you gifts, that thing makes you happy? Yes, makes you happy. When any festival comes and you purchase new dresses, sweets, that thing also makes us happy, yes or no? So such thing makes us happy. And in what ways do you show your happiness? And in what way do you show your happiness? Happiness at that time we laughing, we are so calm. Yes, we are not angry at that time. We feel good. We talking with everyone with the polite nature. That is the happiness. But if we are crying at that time, we give answers to our elders. No, because we are busy in crying. Okay. Then after, say loud, some words are given, so you have to read it out, that word. I read it out once. Dash, bash, splash, cash, trash. So have you find rhyming word? Yes or no? Have you find that the sound, when we read it out, the sound same, but the words are different and their meanings are totally different from each other. Then steer, tear, clear, dear, dear. Shower, power, tower, flower, mower. Poked, croaked, soaked, stroked, joked, wapped, capped, crabbed, lipped, slapped. So these are the rhyming words. When we read it out, the sounds look like same, but the words and their meaning is totally different from each other. Then after, word building. So this word building we have to be write down in our notebook. So now give heading word building. Write down the word happiness, the word happiness ends in N-E-double-S, ness. So and comes from the word happy. So see, the word happiness, it ending with NES. Yes or no? Ending with NES and comes from happy. The start, it comes from the happy. Okay. So student, the word building, it's not completed. An explanation is also not completed. Writing work is also not completed. Just now I stop in this period up to this much. Now further will be continue in our next period. So read it out whatever we completed just now. Thank you. Goodbye.